Well, good evening and welcome to FQTV's live coverage of the Kappa Queensland Cup. Tonight we have a cracking match lined up between two northern heavyweights. It's Southside Comets and Marlin Coast Rangers Football Club. Well, both teams have been on fine form this season and we are in for a treat. Well, the home side, Southside Comets, have had a rich history in football North Queensland competitions. They are known for their solid defence, but the Comets have been a real force in Cairns. Overall, they have a very young squad with lots of talent, all eager to make their mark tonight. The Comets go into this game on fantastic form with only one defeat in 6 matches. That coming up against Edge Hills in the league. Tonight, they do have their fair share of missing players, though. The biggest miss will be captain Nick Manso, who's been rock solid at the back this season. He will certainly be a huge miss, but it's an opportunity for young 17-year-old Cyril to step into his shoes. And they do have last year Queensland Cup top goal scorer Nickel up top and player of the year Hood in goals. Well, on the other hand, Marlin Coast Rangers, currently the league champions and certainly no pushovers. They've recently enjoyed so much success, clinching a treble last season. And with a good blend of veterans and promising youngsters, Rangers are determined to continue their winning ways. They have attacking talent all over the field, with 4 of the current top 5 goal scorers in the league all wearing Rangers colours. And coach and striker Chris O'Hara is the current league top goal scorer, but a major blow for them is that the talented Pin is out tonight. Well, both teams will be eager to get into the next round and see what can happen from there. My name is Alan Crow, and the referee in charge of tonight's match is Seamus Casey. And we are ready to go with both sides just having one last huddle before we get into today's match. Well, Rangers were very successful last season. Comets were unable to register a goal against them in their league matches last season, losing quite convincingly in multiple matches. But cup games are a different story. The Comets so far this season have shown exactly how dangerous they can be. They've only conceded 5 goals so far in those 6 matches. Of course, a 9-0 win over Allington in the Cup. The highlight so far for the Comets. It'll be Rangers in the all-white kits attacking to our right. And the Comets in their classic purple attacking to the left. We'll just await the referee's instructions to the benches before we get on our way. We'll just add to the tension around the ground. There's Nickel, who is the standing captain for the Comets tonight. We are on the way. We'll be really interested to see how both these teams line up in the game. It's an early mistake though, and it's given a little bit of room here for Smith to drive. Smith's going and he fancies a shot himself. Comets just trying to attack early on. Here's Johnston. Johnston trying to get a bit to the byline. And it was good defending by Murray. And he turns it around for a corner. And the Comets looking to strike early here at home and get the crowd with them. Opted to go short here. Is back with Johnson, and that is good defending from Rangers. Well, Johnson, a very, very talented winger. He will be a real threat for Rangers, as you've seen already. He really is one of the exciting prospects in the division. He's the current top goal scorer in the league for Comets. Nakaram often play it back. And Searle on a little bit of pressure, back to Hood. It is Harry Searle. A little bit too slow in making a decision, and it just allows Taylor to come across and stick a foot in. That's a nice wee touch here from Taylor. Taylor up to lob that into the box. A little bit overhit there to Chris O'Hare. Comets try to break, the referee eventually deciding that went out for a throw, despite the claims of a possible handball there. Comets knocking it away, but there's a chance for Rangers to recycle here. It's Humphreys. Humphreys, of course, a very strong centre-back. He's hit with a long ball. Lovely change of direction, getting to the byline, and it's turned round. Looks like it might be. Referee's actually given a goal kick there. Interesting decision from the referee. Nitas getting to the byline, taking on his man. Marlin with a challenge. It is Humphreys. It's Colby. Pressure, real pressure being put on the talented winger, and he does draw the foul. There's Nitas. Early shout for a penalty from him. It's Colby. Little change of pace. That's a delightful wee ball through. Strong defending. Comets don't clear though. Here's O'Hare. Shifts onto his left foot. Gets it across. It's asking for somebody. And the ball is in the back of the net. And Rangers strike first. It really was the move from O'Hare. Catch that one again. Lovely bit of skill from him. I think it's Murray who's coming in and gives Rangers that early lead. Exactly what they were looking for. The Comets will be hoping to try and strike back as quickly as possible. They'll be really disappointed at the manner of losing that goal. All comes from strong play from Chris O'Hare. Harry Searle. Kanakaram. It's inside to Smith. Little change from Smith. Looks. Yeah. Will Marlin. And it's knocked away on Rangers, and that is the perfect start for the away side. It can sometimes be difficult coming here. Just an early goal will settle them. A foul throw. Don't often see that in the professional leagues. That's a really smart one, but it's Hood. Who gets to that? To Hood. Rangers really putting the pressure on Comets now. That's a loose pass. Corrigan. And he almost gives up possession. Right back to them. Another time is Comets opting to just allow the away side to have the ball. Here's Humphreys, which tries to knock that ball through, but smartly intercepted. Can they break quickly? It's Suarez, a talented player. I'll take the ball, asking an awful lot of the left back, but Caterham unable to make something happen with that, and Rangers have it back, and again they'll just look to build here. Referee said nothing in that with that. Just a coming together between two players. There's Settle. Grimley's a little bit put under the pressure there, under the cosh of Natus, and it's the throw taken early, but that'll be caught by Hood all day long. Here is Humphreys. It's Colby. He's back with Ward. There's a long angle ball. Looked a good one, but Chris O'Hara, the player coach, just drifting into an offside position. And he thought he'd timed his run well. Obviously really difficult to see from our angle, but certainly didn't look offside initially. But it's Rangers who have the lead here in this battle in Cairns. Corrigan leaving one on there, but here's O'Hara. Looks to get it across! And it's Kennedy! The man just cannot stop scoring. And Rangers race into a 2-goal lead. It's a smart second throw. Again, it's player coach O'Hara doing really well, getting a little bit lucky. But Kennedy, the youngster, making it 2-0. The 17-year-old coming in from Edge Hills is the top goal scorer for a reason, and the right place at the right time. Well, that will be bitterly disappointing for Southside Comets. Well, it really has been just those two chances for Rangers, really, and they've taken them. That one was fair to say avoidable from a Southside Comets point of view. A little bit of confusion here at the back, and the clearance that's marked off Suarez. He's trying to bring something to life here. There's a little bit of a afters there, and the referee's forced to stop the game as a free kick will be awarded to Rangers here. It's a throw, pulled down after the ball. Takes a tackle. Suarez initially. Referee just having some words with the players, just tell him to calm down. The unfortunate thing, if the Smith didn't react in the way he reacted, And Marlin as well. It's a good position for Southside Comets. Referee was trying to initially play the advantage, but then once the foul play happens, he's forced to give the free kick to Rangers, and that actually just relieves the pressure for the away side. Comets just getting a bit frustrated out there as they try and look to find a way back into this game, but 10 minutes gone. It's 2-0. Kind of got him, getting us back there. Suarez will be needing him to come up with something. A very talented player in that Southside Comets ranks, but he's been crowded out so far in these early stages as Rangers really just taking control of this game. And that ball is given away to Johnston. Johnston looking to get into the box here, gets the shot away, but not able to direct that goalwards. That's a bit better there from the home side, just pouncing on the mistake from Rangers. Johnston always looking to take on his man, knows he's got the pace. Another wee mistake there from Comets, almost allowing Kennedy in again here. But they do deal with it. Corrigan. Johnson up against Murray here. Johnson using his body really well. Here's Smith. Out to Will Monaghan. Smith asking for it back. He gets it back here. Smith shifting onto his left foot. Does get it across. Doesn't quite beat the first man, but a little bit of sustained pressure from Comets as the ball almost looking for Kennedy. Will Monaghan trying to make it happen, but it goes back to Hood. And Cyril with a mistake, and here's O'Hara to go 3 up off the post. It comes back to him, and he does put it away. It's goal number 3. A little bit fortunate for Chris O'Hara, but Rangers race into a 3-0 lead. It's a mistake again from Comets. Rangers 3-0 up, and Chris O'Hara battling Kennedy for the club's leading goal scorer. He scores. Oh, it's another goal that, from a Southside Comets point of view, really avoidable. But that won't bother Rangers a bit. 3 goals up inside 15 minutes. The third goal really coming from the home side's best spell. But there's a reason Rangers are the current treble winners. Is Monaghan looking for some options. It is Mayo on the overlap, takes a bit of a heavy touch, and Murray just knocking it away. There really is such a young squad. This Southside Comets side, probably an average age of around 21, 22. There's Mayo. It's a strong header. Smith coming out just to try and win that, but knocked away. Oh, Michael Hood to get us on the way. Southside Comets had a really good run in the cup competitions last season, and it was largely part to Michael Hood. Ball out to Chris O'Hart. He's managing to keep it in here. Oh, he's looking to get to the byline here. The ball not properly cleared. Referee says that there was nothing in that. Rangers come again here. Michael Hood knocking away, and Suarez refusing to clear it and just trying to build up. Will Marlin trying to use his pace. Colby using all his experience. The free kick is eventually given. Might catch that one back there. That was Nitis coming across here, getting tripped. Suarez, who's actually booked there just off screen here. Booked for the descent and top back to the referee. He wasn't quite happy that that was given as a foul to Rangers. Southside Comets just have to keep going, and it's one thing that might be in their favour as it is a useful side. They might just keep going here, and Suarez is using that. Johnson asking for it into space. He's up against Murray here. Murray using all his experience. Great defending from Murray. A strong defender. Was touted a few times for some A-League interest. In the end, personal business took over, and he's back playing in Cairns, and that was a lunge there from Nicol. And somehow Chris O'Hara's in behind here. Comet stop playing. The ball across. And Chris O'Hara unselfishly across to Kennedy. Southside Comets stop playing. And Rangers now 4 goals up. The linesman did initially raise his flag and popped it down, much to the confusion of Southside Comets. But nevertheless, you have to play the whistle. And Chris O'Hara completely unselfishly across to young 17-year-old Kennedy, who taps home to make it 4-0 here. We haven't reached the 20-minute mark. Well, Nicol really complaining to Seamus Casey in the middle here. Nicol obviously already on a yellow card, and he well within his rights to complain there, but it is the old rule in football. Always play to the whistle. That's one thing being a player coach, is Chris O'Hara always wanting his players to improve, so he's happy to hand the goal across to Kennedy there. Chris O'Hara, of course, scored Australia's fastest ever goal in football. 3.68 seconds it's been recorded against the Dolphins. Well, Rangers have been absolutely clinical, scoring with almost every one of their chances. Every one of their shots on target anyway. Comets will be bitterly frustrated that the goals they gave up themselves. Here's Nishida. Out to Murray. Murray with all sorts of room here. Is knocked away. Smith. Now Johnson. Murray tracking back here. Johnson. Lovely turn from Suarez. Colby bring them down and get a yellow card himself. That's the thing with referees. Once you start giving a yellow card, you've got to stay consistent. Suarez turning here. He is tripped. There's a late one from Colby. Referee cautioning the midfielder. Pass just a little bit short, and again Taylor looking to Kennedy. Kennedy back with the youngster. Rangers looking to break down Southside Comets. Here's Colby. Looking for it back. There's Beverly. Lovely pass from Beverly to Nishida. Getting to the byline. No one coming to close him down. He goes himself back off the upright. And out for a goal kick. Well, he had multiple players to choose from. Lovely bit of skill here. Using his pace to get away. Gets to the byline. Has to play it across. A little bit unfortunate. He's trying to go that near post of the keeper. Confidence just flowing through this Rangers side. In the league, scoring 25 goals already. A goal difference of plus 21 in the league. Edge Hill Tigers the closest with a goal difference of 7 in second. So much attacking flair, but it's the clinical nature of Rangers so far this season. Last season as well, to be fair, but almost all the chances they've come up with, they've scored from. The home side have had a few chances of their own. Here's Taylor using his body, looking to play it back, and not sure if it was a shot there by Nitis. It was on, go down as a shot on target anyway. That was superb there from Nicol, the standing captain. You know, the game's going the way it's going. You just need someone to take responsibility. Lovely touch, and he just draws a foul. He knows there's not much on for him. That's all really he can do in that situation. Here's Will Monnin. Out here to Mayo. Another youngster trying to pick out Johnson. One thing about Kane Mayo is he's very fearless and he's very strong in the challenge. Not really afraid to put his body on the line. It's like most of these young players in this Southside Comets team. I think this will be a really good lesson for them as they do win the corner. It's worked really well here. It was Smith winning that one as Southside Comets looking for a way back into this game. There's so much football still to play. There's young Johnson to take. Just couldn't beat the first man there, Johnson. Shot deflects into the box, it's cleared. Mayo. Suarez. He tries to play it in, it's knocked towards goal. Rangers still fail to clear. Down goes Smith. And again, and it's just by the post. Kind of gotten him trying to hit the target. Rangers just not able to clear the lines here. And a couple of half shouts of a penalty, not an awful lot in it. But that was a decent attempt from the left back. But from one end to the other, here's Kennedy. Breaks the offside trap. Kennedy cuts in on the right foot, tries to bend it in, and it's just by the post. So that's where it comes from, though. Once again, it's Southside Comets' best opportunity to score, and then up go Rangers up the other end. Kennedy just oozing with confidence on that right foot, just trying to bend it in. Look like an injury on the field here. Asking for the physio to come on. I think that might be Smith down there. Well, it's been a really difficult half hour here for Southside Comets. Rangers 4-0 up already in this cup match. We'll see the best of FQ Marlin progress to the next stage. The Marlin Coast Rangers, they are, as I said, the treble winners. They've only conceded 4 goals this season. Won all the league games. Yet to play Southside Comets in the league. Comets' only defeat so far coming against Edgehill Tigers, who are the only other undefeated side in the division. Should be a great game when Rangers and Edgehill meet in the league. Comets are a wonderful club. They are committed to producing talented youth players. So much of the youth players coming through their academy. 6 of last year's under-18 team are in the squad today. That's exactly why their average age is around 22. As we know, football, if they can all stick together, certainly be talented in the future. It's a really late one by Nicol. Really just kicking out in frustration there, Nicol. Very late indeed. It's Colby winning the ball. Nicol showing his frustration there. In through the back. The yellow card to the stand-in skipper. Knocked in by Taylor, and Hood, under the pressure of Chris O'Hart, comfortably collects. And that was certainly a kick out of frustration from Nicol. He hasn't really had an awful lot to do up top this evening. Hasn't had much service either. There's Suarez. All just not quite making its way to Johnson. Well, the home side are without a number of experienced players. With Ben Collins out. The big one, he's on the sidelines today. Collarbone issue. 5 experienced players. Chris O'Hara playing it in. It's knocked away. Comets looking to break there. Suarez. It's not quite making its way to him. Here's Kennedy. Looking for Taylor. It's intercepted smartly. Comets looking now to try and hit Rangers on the counter. That pass is a little bit wayward. Here's Suarez. Here's Smith. Out to Johnson. It's a little bit A little bit short. Don't know if it was pulled up there with the water just on the pitch from the rain just earlier. There's Harry Cyril. It's caught again. Working really hard. Suarez, a little bit of room here for Suarez now. This is exactly where you want him. Suarez lets fly off the post. And Nico going in to tap in. Looked like a foul from here, but the referee said play on. Might catch that one again. Suarez letting fly off the post. Obviously, I am absolutely no referee. I certainly would have given a penalty there myself, but maybe that's why I'm not a referee. There's a delivery. Goes back towards Hood.
Doesn't want to be here.
He's Colby. Is Humphreys. Humphreys with time. Is Colby. Rangers quite comfortable having the ball on the back line, just really opening up the pitch. Southside Comets not over-committing now. Old dink over the top. Looking for Kennedy. He's got the legs to do that all day, but as Marlin seeing that one back to his keeper. Colby just getting in amongst it. I think Smith reading that counter-attacking charge. There's O'Hara, lovely little ball through Taylor in a bit of space. Taylor tries to knock it back. All is cleared. Taylor playing it all the way across goal. Johnson into Suarez. Now Smith. There's Marlin. Suarez again. It's a good bit of play here from Comets. Smith. Back in, it's Nico. Shot deflecting off Beverley. And now from one end to the other, here go Rangers. Nishida using his pace. Shoot up against Mayo. Lovely 1-2 with Crystal Hart. Nishida again. Plays it in. It's dealt with by Cyril. Smith using his body against Suarez. Strong play from the little midfielder. Smith looking for Nickel, but it was just knocked short. Murray who started the scoring. Nice with Humphreys. Humphreys. Beverley back to the goalkeeper. Another live game, winning Wolves leading 3-1 there. Lovely touch from Taylor. Deflected ball through, comes to Kennedy. He tries to lay it across to Chris O'Hara. And it is knocked over. Chris O'Hara claiming a handball as Kennedy just looking to return the favour. A little bit lucky with the ball through when it comes to Chris O'Hara. Had to take the touch, and Kennedy just knocking it well over the bar. Or the other regional game, still 0-0 with French Frillin across the waves. There's a ball here for Johnson now. Comets looking to get back into it. Here is Johnson, left foot delivery, and there's no one there, but Nitas wasn't aware. And that goes round for yet another corner. Oh, Southside Comets have had quite a lot of set piece opportunities in this half, really. The best chance coming from the last one. Last time Suarez opting to take it because the last couple have been a little bit disappointing. Here's Suarez. Oh, it's a little bit better. Punched away by Ward. Chris O'Hart is defending, doing his offensive duties, and Humphreys helps it away. Everyone back defending for Rangers as they look to try and bring no way through for Comets. Suarez, who took that corner. There's Harry Settle. And it's a Mayo. Suarez just dictating play. There's Will Monnan looking for Johnson. Johnson getting his body there. He's helped out from his skipper, Nicol. Nicol looking for some options, tries to lay it across. Mayo still battling for it. Rangers will look to counter. Kennedy again using his legs. Brilliant stuff here from Kennedy. Kennedy, and he doesn't hit the target. You see the confidence oozing out of him. Always looking to take on his man. Uses his strength and his pace. Just looking for that far corner. There's Suarez. Into Smith. Smith looking to try and return it to Johnson. Well, 5 minutes to go here till half-time at Walker Road, and Rangers just blowing Southside Comets away in the early stages of the game. 25 minutes. Rangers were 4 goals up. As the Comets, to the credit, have sat in and tried to hit them on the counter since then, and haven't really given up on it. They'll be looking to just try and get to half-time with the score as is, or maybe just better it a little bit. There's Nitas. That one too is a little bit overhit with a return pass from Corrigan. Well, if they can just get their talented players on the ball in dangerous areas like they had with Suarez. Jamie Johnson, the winger, 8 goals so far this season. He is the leading goal scorer for the Comets. Cal Nickel, of course, up top. He's next best on 7. They just haven't quite been able to get those players in good enough areas. Colby always looking to try and win a foul here. That might have actually gone off. Colby there. Referee and linesman just on 2 different wavelengths there. Referee's game though, he overrules it. It's Kennedy trying to get in there. Suarez. Matthew Monin. Suarez. There he is, Smith. This pass just evading Cal Nickel. Lovely turn from Chris O'Hart. Looking to find Kennedy. Kennedy using his strength. He wins it. Kennedy trying to play it back in to O'Hart. That goes round for a Rangers corner. Harry Cyril's gone down. There's some tired legs out there from a Southside Comets point of view. He's holding his hamstring there. Harry Cyril. He's one of the Hunter Cyril, sorry, one of the 3 teenagers in the starting 11. Oh, Hunter Cyril in there, playing centre back with the absence of the captain, and he's currently at a wedding. Player signed in from Mackay, was part of the Mackay Crusaders youth system, and he would be a huge miss here, especially at this corner with his height. As we approach half time, Southside Comets will be looking to try and get there without conceding another. There's a deep delivery. It's not properly dealt with. The referee, I think, has actually given a foul for something here. It's a second yellow card to Matthew Monin. Matty Monin, and he's been sent off. Rangers, I think, have gone 5 goals up here. Comets are down now to 10 men. Things threatening to blow over a little bit. Monin really frustrated with the referee's decision. Things going from bad to worse for Rangers. They are 5 goals up. Coming from that corner kick too. Hood coming out to punch it, but completely missed it. This thing's certainly going south for Southside Comets. I think the biggest frustration for them will be that is yet another goal that was really avoidable. And it's going to get worse now that they're down to 10 men. How will they line up here? Not sure anybody got a touch on it. I think Kennedy's claiming it, possibly that goal. Nickel to Suarez. Suarez turns, looking for some options here. Suarez trying to make it happen himself. Needs some support. Suarez. There's no movement for him. Rangers defending that really well. I think now more than ever, Comets will need players to just give their all and work tirelessly in and out of possession. Suarez there just needed somebody to support him. Tried to do it himself. And that is the halftime whistle here up in Cairns. Southside Comets 5 goals down as Rangers flex their muscles in the opening 45 minutes. It was a fast start as they took the lead early. A wonderful move from Chris O'Hare, picking out Murray. And the goals just flooded in as Kennedy scoring a double. And the goal making it 5 from the corner. Disappointment for Southside Comets. There was a lot of praise for the youth side, but they haven't been able to lay a glove on Rangers. Second half to come. Half-time at Southside Comets 0. Marlin Coast Rangers 5.
In 2014, when ISIS attacked our country, we faced a lot of trauma. ISIS took me and my family, and they killed a lot of people. Thousands of people are still missing, so we had to leave. We had no choice. Me and my family, we were with ISIS for 20 months. We just had to leave. We had no choice. My cousin and my sister, they sent someone over there to help us escape, and he came with a van, just like a small van. 31 people, we all got into one van. It was very hard. We were all over each other. We drove lights off so no one can see us in that village. We were just hoping to get to a safe place. We were just telling ourselves they will see us, they will find us, because ISIS were everywhere around us. When first arriving in Australia, obviously new country, new place, new life, I felt like I was a newborn to this world. It was very hard for me. I didn't have any friends. I didn't know where to go. I couldn't speak the language. That was probably one of the hardest things for me. I felt lonely. Later on, I told myself, I just have to get up and I just have to find somewhere. Find friends, just go on street, walk everywhere, find people, talk to them, and even if I don't know how to speak, just keep working hard. So I started school when I arrived in Australia in 2018 at Harristown State High School. One of my football academy coaches, he told me that you should become a referee. And I was doing a few school games and picking up the flag and running the lines, and he told me there's a course here in Toomba if you want to do it. Woke up that morning, should I do, should I not, should I do it or not? I just had to make a choice. The course was like starting at 9 o'clock and I broke up at 10 o'clock, knocked on the door. Hello, who is this? I've registered, sorry, I know I'm late, but I want to become a referee, I want to do this. Once I start the course, obviously that moment changed my mind. I was telling myself, why did I have to not to come here? Why did I have to be 1 hour late? Changed my mind, absolutely. Changed my life. I was feeling safe there, sitting by 25 people around me, talking to me in a very nice way. I was very excited. Refereeing 100% helped me to become more confident and building leadership. My life has changed a lot. Before I start, just the biggest thing is we have to look professional. We have to trust ourselves, believe in each other when we are making a call. If you make a call, just be confident, just make it, okay? We need to believe in each other as well. We are a team out there, we need to look professional and have a good game. Sounds good? No worries. Let's do this. I'm feeling more comfortable, more safer. I've met a lot of kind people. They always help me and support me. I absolutely love refereeing and it changed my life. I really enjoy it and I don't do it for money. I just do it because I enjoy it. I do it because I have a lot of people behind the scenes. They help me and support me.
What makes Sully Sully is probably just, how energetic he is, how hard he wants to work for what he wants and everything like that, He fights hard for who he cares about and what he likes and what he enjoys. So when you get in Sully's close bubble, you really get to see him grow as a person and how much he enjoys hanging out with people and doing different things, no matter where you are. You always have a good time with Sully.
I think it was like 2 years ago. I was standing up just there, and I had my friends, Nat and others were sitting beside me, and they were telling me, will we see you one day refereeing on this pitch? And I told them, yeah, maybe, hopefully. And see, here we are now.
Yeah, true, amazing.
Here we are. So since I've become a referee, first year, I just keep working really hard. And I won an award the first year. On my second year, I got onto the FK Academy for 2 years. And then after that, I won the referee of the year in Darling Downs. And I refereed the Darling Downs Grand Final and went to the National Youth Championship. So big steps for me. And obviously, I want to keep growing and keep building that trust. And I'm always confident when I referee. I take every opportunity that I've been given, and I always take it no matter what opportunities I have. And I definitely want to go further. I want to become an A-League referee one day. I know it takes time. It doesn't matter if it's tomorrow, 1 month later, one year, 5 years later. I want to keep building my trust and confidence and get there. One advice I could give to people is never give up. Just keep working hard. Life is hard, but you have to work hard for it. Don't give up no matter what you do. Just keep trust in yourself, keep building trust in yourself, take opportunities and do it. Because if I've done it, I know how it feels. It was very hard for me at the beginning. I've done it, I know I can do it, I know others can do it as well.
How do I think this time? One straight off.
Industries is proud to be the official shelter and grandstands partner of Football Queensland. Felton offers a range of premium aluminium grandstands, from elite portable spectator seating to soccer team shelters for players and coaches. Give your fans the best view of the game with Felton's comfortable spectator seating. with sun-safe shelters or powder-coated in your team colours. Whatever your club needs, Felton has a high-quality, low-maintenance seating option to suit. We are the pioneers in Australian-made grandstands and team shelters. Contact Felton today on 1800 834 016 or visit felton.net.au.
Welcome back to the second 45 minutes here at Walker Road. As the home side, Southside Comets, currently 5-0 down at half-time, and they're also a man down as Marlin was sent off right on half-time. Put them in a really difficult position going in to the second half. Be interesting to see what the game plan is from here on out. Marlin Coast Rangers, both sides are unchanged. Will the home side shape up now as they try damage limitation in the second half against a very clinical Rangers side? The home side did have a shout for a penalty in that first half, and they did have a few chances, but in the main, Rangers have been in control of this one. Well, that goal right on half-time has gone in for Corrigan. Not an on goal for Hood. Here's that delivery. Goes straight into the hands of Hood. Well, players always say it can sometimes be difficult playing against 10 men because they start to sit in. I'll beg your pardon, there has been a change for Southside Comets. Player coach Dylan Suarez has come onto the field. Dylan Suarez is the centre back coming on. That change as Rangers look to try and extend the lead. There's Murray, has it cleared, and that is a wonderful save there from Hood. Taylor right in front of goal here. You'd expect him to find the back of the net. Hood really standing strong, putting his body on the line to prevent Rangers scoring in this second half. It's Chris O'Hara to take this with the left foot. Is again on top of Hood. We're identifying that as a danger zone. Humphrey. Right to Murray, the Irishman, who started this scoring. Lovely control, lovely touch, and the hit just by the post. Wonderful bit of skill there from Powell. Offside flag was up though. Switch of play. Here's Mayo. Under so much pressure there, Mayo, but gets away from Murray. Does really well. Johnson. Suarez here now. A little bit of room for Comets. Still is Suarez. He's got 4 players around him. Rangers quick to get back in the space. Emptied up, and that pass looking for Mayo is a little bit overhit. Comets thought something might have come from that there. Here's Murray.
Come out there, come out. Turn. Switch, move it. Ready. Drive. Feet. Keep going. Benitez. Hey. Feet. 4 feet. 5. We go back in. Take runner. James, right. Okay, 5. Play it. You're in 5.
Smith watching him closely there. He tried to get down the outside. As Smith, he loses out. Nishida using his skill, and it's a good save again from Hood. Nishida refusing to give up on it though, and he's still going. Maybe Comets can try and launch a counter. There goes the long ball up to Nickel. And Ward getting it under control. Composed play from the keeper. There's Colby. And it's Murray with the switch of play. Suarez putting the pressure on, and it's back with Ward, who knocks it long. But possession given right back to Rangers, as there isn't much space to work with. Here's Kennedy. Back to Taylor. It's Kennedy again. And he knocks it in. Has a target. And it's given right to her. And Hood equal to it. So again, Southside Comets putting pressure on themselves here. Just not clearing their lines. It's a dangerous pass back. Really good save though. Murray under the pressure of Nichols. Back to Ward. Colby. Neatis. To Humphreys. Colby playing that number 6 role really well tonight. Again, Southside giving away. O'Hare catching, or trying to catch Hood off his line. He's been known to chip a keeper from time to time on his left foot. Comets still just trying to play their game on Suarez. Switch of play. Is Mayo. Murray stopping it, getting through to Johnson. Mayo, a little bit of a loose pass, and Colby just picking it up in the middle of the park, as he has done so far really well tonight. Nickel, Suarez. As Suarez knows he's going to have to do something himself. He's got help from Johnston. The best of passes back to him. Colby trying to keep up with him. Suarez goes down really easily, but the referee did see enough in it. The Comets have an opportunity to get the ball into the box and cause a little bit of danger. It is a good chance here at this free kick. Is the player coach Dylan Suarez to take this one. Tries to catch. He's trying to catch Ward off there, possibly. It's a good ball in. Played in. Oh, it's fantastic for Dylan Suarez to be on the pitch here as a player coach. Really smart player. Really good to see him back on the playing field after unfortunately being diagnosed with cancer. But he absolutely loves football and loves being out there. He's of course the older brother of the young Suarez, a tricky player in the middle of the park. Rangers looking to flex a muscle again here. Murray fires it across. That's another fine stop from Hoods. Exactly what you need of your keeper. Just bring it down. Snatch at it. Get it in your grasps. Colby trying to get there. Lovely little turn from Nicol. Nicol looking to try and squeeze in Smith, but the pass was a little bit loose. There's O'Hara. It's Murray going for it again. Hoods quick out to react. Southside Comets doing really well in the second half. Heavy touch from Smith. Dylan Suarez. Mayo. Suarez again. Right, Johnston. Strong defending from Humphreys. Suarez just caught off the ball, and Southside Comets just starting to make their way up the park. Starting to be a little bit more braver here in the second half. They've really defended strongly, and I'll be proud of their efforts so far. Can they reward their supporters with a goal? These are the opportunities you have to make count when you're down to 10 men. Suarez to Smith. A touch from Mayo. That'll be a bit disappointing for Southside Comets. Mayo just not able to beat his man there at all. Definitely gave it a go though. As far as just solidifying that back line, here's Nicol. Nicol needs some options. Out again is Mayo, working really hard to try and support. It's Corrigan. Uses his body well. Now Kennedy looking to break here. Kennedy, he's got Suarez for company. There's a Suarez combination who deals with Kennedy. Now the home side looking to get the park, but they give it right back to Rangers. They give it right back to the home team. Is Marlin.
He doesn't want it.
There's Mayo.
Left. Don't foul.
Kind of gotten him. Been allowed to run forward, looking for the 1-2. Gutman's still going. He's got Humphreys for company. Oh, he's looking to try and get that ball, and he does get it across. There isn't anybody there looking to take that one. Shida to play it back. Murray does come with it. Here's Murray. Just looking to get it back, and he does get it back here. He cuts it back. Oh no, Hart. Wasn't able to bring it down under that first touch. That'll disappoint him. Trying to an hour played here. The second half has been a little bit more of a battle. That's Murray. He's sitting in the middle there, Murray. A little change of direction from Corrigan. Here's O'Hara. Nicol. Very interesting battle in the second half here. A lot of credit has to be given to Southside Comets, refusing to fold in this one. Mail just crowded out. Kennedy going down under the challenge of Smith. It might just be outside of the box here. The referee did have his red card out initially, but he's changed that to a yellow. I certainly thought a red was going to be a wee bit harsh on that. Kennedy looking for a penalty. But it is just on the line. Well, Beverley was fancying that, but it's been left. Chris O'Hara, the captain and coach. Will they go for goal? Up and over towards that back post. Nothing coming of it in the end. That was a decent idea. I think he was looking for that back post to head back across. I don't think it was a shot at all. Zika Suarez. Who'd under pressure. The linesman given that against Comets. Bit of a surprise decision, O'Hara. And the end he is given a foul to Southside Comets. But Marlin just trying to get his O'Hara carded there, but so all fun and games. Here's Suarez. Good turn by Smith. Nitis. Smith looking to play across, and it might come here to Nicol. And Murray just doing enough to stop him from getting in on goal here, Nichols. And Comets have done really well in the second half without doing much in the final third, but they've battled Rangers really hard here. Might be a little bit of Rangers obviously being 5-0 up in the game too. Ezekiel Suarez. And Suarez playing it back to Cyril. It's Kane Mayo. And Suarez under pressure, going back to Hood. Comets breaking the press, one side to the other here. Again. There's Marlin. Marlin just kicking her away in frustration. It's gone out for a throw for Rangers. I was a little bit disappointed. It was actually a good move from Southside Comets, working left to right. Just had to play it a little bit quicker there. Marlin just looked like he gave up on it. Here's Neatis. Lovely ball through. Here's a chance. And it's just touched away from Hood. That's Taylor bursting in. Great pass to break the line. As Kennedy was in there as well. Hood coming out. Deflection just not turning it over. So just waiting for the ball. Take this corner kick. He won't be in any hurry at all. And it's a deep delivery. Ishida just trying to catch Hood at that near post. Wasn't a bad corner. It's a little bit too deep. Ishida completely unmarked there at that back post. The Rangers now making a host of changes just to bring in some fresh legs. Southside Comets also making their changes as Rangers just look to give some players some minutes here as they are 5 goals up. As Nicol is making way and he's handed the armband to Smith. To Hayden Smith. Nicol obviously on that yellow card as well. Well, there's a bit now that players do begin to tire, so it's probably smart that both sides making those changes, especially Southside Comets have played a good portion of the second half down to 10 men. Rangers have been unable to find the back of net with 11 against 10. It seemed to be a lot more space for them when it was 11 v 11. There's Murray. Caught again. Just trying to get to it, but he was unable to get there. Here's O'Hara. Gets a header. And it's coach on coach there as Suarez beat O'Hara to it. Here's Smith. The ball out wide. Here's Newman. Just coming on the park. There's Newman. Well, you can see the pressure being applied here from Southside Comets as they're trying to win the ball high up the park. But Rangers breaking that press as Kennedy is out-muscled by Dylan Suarez. Has really stabilised that centre-back position. Suarez now Edwards. Out again to Newman. They're coming inside. Lovely ball that is, and O'Hara is in behind, but the flag goes up to deny yet another goal for Rangers. And let's just try and counter quickly. And Dylan Suarez made a good line there. "20 minutes to go here at Walker Road." It has been a lot more competitive second 45 minutes, that's for sure. The home side have really kept it tight. The only thing they're missing is having some chances up the other end. Is Kennedy. Shida. Come off his leg, and it does go Comets ball. It's Smith. Under the pressure, Chris O'Hara concedes the corner. Rangers would love a goal here just to win the second half, as they say. Definitely had their chances in the second 45 minutes as well. O'Hara. They're not taking it from the correct position there. Being a little bit cheeky there. The kick goes quickly, and Zika Suarez just trying to get in there, and he forces Humphreys into conceding the corner from the other end. That was good play from Hood, catching Zika Suarez in that position. He's got a lot of pace. Tell you what, he lacks in strength. He really makes up with for his tenacity. And now one into the other. Johnson, he had a few poor corner kicks in that first 45 minutes. Looking for something better from the young winger. That is a bit better, and it does meet Smith at that front post. The header wasn't an awful lot on it. Here's Smith. Sure, he was looking for there, Smith, unfortunately. 15 minutes to go here, live on FQTV. Make sure you like and subscribe to our YouTube and Facebook channels. Keep up to date with all the action. Football in Queensland. Well, in the other game, it is 1-1 between Across the Waves and Frenchville. A lot more very competitive match there. Frenchville, of course, looks like they are down to 10 men as well in that game. Across the Waves were leading at half time, so they play to Frenchville for getting back in that one. There's further changes being made. Southside Comets in these final 15 minutes as they look to try and keep the scoreline down. The games last season between the two sides, well, they ended 3-0, 2-0 and 4-0. Southside Comets were unable to score against Rangers as they finished mid-table last year. Rangers, of course, the benchmark in the division at the moment. There's Don Suarez. Out to Newman. Got him with that ball, but it's straight to Nishida. And it'll come right back at Southside Comets here. Back to Murray. Was a little bit short to him. Pass from Edwards was short. Well, the Southside Comets youth system is working really well with the under-18s winning the Premiership last season, and 6 of those players are actually in the first team. And they deserve an opportunity, and the under-23s, of course, top of their division as well. It's not properly cleared, it's knocked towards goal, and it's turned in. And Rangers get their goal as Nazmi will probably claim that as an own goal. I think it came off Smith in the end. See the frustration on him as Rangers get their 6th goal. As that pressure has finally paid off. Our Rangers have been in complete control of this game from start to finish, and as the changes are being made, on both sides, and new players coming onto the field. Rangers get their 6th goal with just over 10 minutes to play. Southside Comets certainly gave it a bit of a go in this second 45 minutes. They've really defended well and battled hard, but again, just haven't been able to trouble Ward up the other end. Well, I think the goal will probably be given to Broomhead from Rangers there. I think the shot was certainly on target. Rangers looking to just get a couple more. And Suarez will let that go for a goal kick. Well, it certainly was not going to get any easier going down to 10 men. Edwards looking to play it back, but it's gone for another corner. Rangers looking for goal number 7 here to really finish off this rout. There's a deep delivery again. It comes to Nishida, as the last corner did too. Comets pumping up the park. Smith chasing that down, and Humphreys back to Ward. So difficult to be up front by yourself there, Smith. And Smith keep this one in for Comets. He just lays it back to Humphreys. Humphreys. Nishida. Powell. That's a good switch from Powell. It is dealt with though from Newman. Rangers looking for more. It's Breeze. And left foot strike. Up and over it goes. That was Fannin having a crack there. That was Broomhead rather, actually, going with that left foot. Suarez. Referee playing a little bit of an advantage here. There's not a whole lot of advantage. And it comes back at him. That's a beautiful little touch there from Kennedy. Referee not giving a foul for that one either. There really isn't much for Comets, although they've worked out relatively well here. Smith was the target. Broomhead battling hard with Johnson, but Johnson comes out better off. There's Johnson, jinking his way past a couple of challenges. There's Smith, trying to find Johnson. Nazmi does win a throw deep inside Rangers territory. And the home side get a consolation. Smith just knocking out a play. And now into the final few minutes here. at Walker Road. Oh, Chris O'Hara was mentioning before the game that his side seemed to do better when the pressure is on, and the pressure was on today in this cup match. That's given away, and his shot blocks come back to Smith. Just not happening for Southside Comets today. Kowski picking her up, and he's just letting fly. Kowski trying to lead the press for the home side. Rangers looking to come again. There's Murray. There's Humphrey's been an excellent game at the back line. So assured when he was alongside Beverley. Majority of this game. On Suarez. Here's Nazmi.
Yeah, good Nori, well done. Look this way.
Nazmi on this right side. Trying to get away from Murray. Murray defending well. There's been a good performance all round from Rangers today. Pass marks for everybody. Kennedy really is one for the future. A real handful up top. There's Mayo. A little bit of a loose pass from Mayo, and he's fanning. Mayo not giving up on it, wins it back. Newman. Dylan Suarez. Suarez still going here at the centre half, trying to get any kind of opportunity, and that is kicked into touch. There's that delivery and a header. Smith coming in to try and knock that goalwards, Harry Smith. And he just didn't get enough on it. One end to the other. Looks like the other regional game might be heading for a shootout. It's still 1-1 between Across the Waves and Frenchville. That game is also live on FQTV. This one was over in the first 45 minutes. Rangers looking to go again here. Kennedy. Dylan Suarez looking for a foul there on him, but I think it might go for a corner kick. Rangers have been really excellent today. There's the left foot here of Broomhead to take the corner. It's right on top of Hood, it's knocked away. Southside Comets knock it into touch. Well, the home side did come out with a game plan in the second half, looking to frustrate Rangers and try and hit them on the counter-attack where they possibly could to try and get any sort of opportunity. Here's Mayo. Mayo's run into a bit of trouble here. Good piece of skill there from the defender to get the ball away. There's Nazmi. Smith. Needs to be a bit quicker there, Smith. He turns back into trouble and gives up. Oh, I was going to say give up possession, but Nazmi has it. There's Johnson. The ball across here. There's Newman. Newman needs some help here. It's 2-on-1 on Newman. There he is. And it has gone half-time and full-time in the other game. It has finished 1-1 between Across the Waves and Frenchville. And the referee does blow the full-time whistle right on 90 minutes as Rangers comfortably cruise into the next round of the Cup. It was over within half an hour as they raced in to a 4-0 lead before grabbing 5 right on half-time. The second half, to Southside Comets' credit, they battled hard, they had a game plan, they sat in despite being down to 10 men. They frustrated Rangers, but that was as good as it got for the youngsters as Rangers ran out 6-0 winners. One to look for the future is certainly Kennedy, who ran amok today at full-time here at Walker Road in the Kappa Queensland Cup. It's Southside Comets 0, Marlin Coast Rangers 6.